Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Caddison here. It's time for the Vampire Diaries episode 21 of season 5. The penultimate episode, then we're going to shift on to the final episode, of course, and then rolling into season 6. So, yeah, obviously I've made my mention about the Travelers and how that hasn't really hit so far, which there is the hope that these final 2 episodes will deliver, but I mean, there is of course a little bit of tension going on in regards to well, obviously there is the whole Enzo thing that got aired out. Obviously we knew that secret wasn't going to be kept for long, but with, you know, the whole situation with Damon against Stefan, yeah, obviously with Stefan keeping that bit of a secret. But yeah, we've gotten a bit of a buff there as well for, I guess, the Travelers as well. I say a bit with the fact that Tyler, or Julian, has been made permanent. We know that permanent isn't exactly the definition in this situation of, okay, well, Tyler's gone completely, there's no way he's going to return, as we know with Catherine when she took over Elena's body. The problem is that the dagger used to expel the Traveler, yeah, that's gone now. So we're going to have to try and find another solution to bring Tyler back and to get rid of Julian once and for all. So, yeah, but yeah, as well as the fact that they do have Elena and Stefan, so that's going to be a bit of a big push for them. Like I said, there is the hope that the story with the Travelers is going to be great to conclude things for season 5, but we shall wait and see. So with that said, let's get into the penultimate episode of season 5 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
Witch magic, i.e. kill me and my sexy blonde frenemy here.
Sexy blonde frenemy?
Do you know where Marcos took Elena? You need to tell us.
Yep.
Are we going for the good cop, bad cop routine? I don't know.
Doesn't matter where Marcos is. Nothing you do can stop him now.
See, you say this shit. You think you're you think you dominate, and you think you've got this in the bag. Nothing's impossible.
Let me go.
I guess he didn't appreciate that spit take.
I'll have enough when you can no longer speak.
Jesus. You know, when I go to the doctors and if they want to take my blood, usually that requires permission. Just saying. Oh?
Who's there?
Shh. Get out of here.
Who? Who?
Go.
Who?
Stefan.
He's just going to wind back up in that cell, isn't he? You had the last episode, and this isn't really helping the Travelers whatsoever. So, yeah. But you had the last episode, Stefan and Elena kidnapped by the Travelers. Oh, are they going to finally, you know, have a big put? No, they couldn't even keep them contained for 5 bloody minutes. Marcos, you're a joke. Travelers, you're a joke.
Time to strap on the hero here.
I'll get her home safely, all right?
Just take your piss out of Stefan.
Home safely, brother. I'd hate to have to kick her ass for losing you.
Forgetting someone.
Ah!
String all of you until I'm safely returned to the land of the living.
You need to fix this before I lose my mind.
Hey, I'm sorry. Okay?
She will strangle him and kill him again.
To rid our town of magic, and I've got the first.
Damon is in full hero mode today?
Sure he was thrilled about that.
I don't know. He had the whole savior of the universe voice going on.
He wants to take all the credit.
I like that voice.
What's the stat toll?
Complicated relationships, they go to therapy. Vampires get a pass. Okay?
We need to pencil that in. A vampire therapy session. Because y'all need it.
From falling into Marcos's hands. We failed. We can't let him.
Well, here's the thing.
There's only one move left. We have to kill Stefan and Elena.
No. Let's find another way. Like, why don't we just discover the fact that they've escaped Marcos, right?
This marriage was a disaster anyway.
You're a piece of shit, Carl. That's it, though. I mean, when she gets her body back, I mean, she's gonna discover her, and she won't even know that it was her hand.
Needed a unicorn. Block party, maybe.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me.
no way.
Oh my god. He's so weird.
See the universe.
Fraud.
You're trying to compel me? Who do you think freed you last night?
Oh. Well, that's
I'm gonna add
generous.
Carrie to the list of things that you unsolicited relationship advice.
Fine. Just keep your torture happy hands off of Tyler until I figure something out. I don't abandon the people that I care about.
You can't screw him over by screwing someone else, right?
It was too risky to Wolf, then finally he'll just be dead. And my husband along with him.
Jesus.
Leaving him behind is not an option.
Yeah. See how fucked this is?
Version. He wants to restore the balance.
But that's just wrong.
It's not really wrong when you think about it. If anything, it's kind of right.
You know, keep drinking
Why
that
does he
Kool-Aid.
have to be so violent?
Even they felt like hibernating sucked. Oh, heck. Game on.
Hey, you found my note. Now listen, don't be offended, but I can't just give them to anyone. So, what do they look like?
They're ragged.
We need to ID you, guy.
You just described homeless people, aging hipsters, and Matt Donovan.
One of them is 5.
Come on!
You're standing.
The other side is collapsing, and everyone in it, including me, is going away for good.
There has to be some magic
So,
miracle, or...
I don't think you should kill Tyler.
Nice place. Hostages isn't your grand plan? Because it feels a little small. Much like the half bathroom off the foyer.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Here, I thought you didn't have a sense
Yeah, I was
of humor.
gonna say, doesn't have much of a sense of humor, and now he's trying to be a comedian.
A home, family, a better life. And they're willing to die for it.
You want a promised land. I get it, okay? But look, off the record, I mean, Mystic Falls is kind of a dump. Bad schools, terrible traffic, and forget
You can
about
find
ever getting a decent cup of
better.
coffee.
People, you're not strong enough to kill me anymore. Not that it matters. The spell
Uh-oh.
has already begun.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Shit.
Profile. This is exactly where Marcos doesn't want you to be. If a trap is you, you're going right back to that kid.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Damn! Oh no! Maria!
This comes and yanks me into oblivion. I will accept it when I no longer exist.
There's always a way in
I
his
spent over
mind.
50 years stuck in a cell. Poked, prodded, tortured. By all rights, I had no hope of ever getting out. But I clung to it.
Nothing is
So
impossible.
I will...
Damon. He doesn't know I'm here.
Use the element of surprise. Not sure
Hello?
you're clever enough to pull it off. Just thought I'd put it out there.
Oh!
All I
Oh!
can ask is that you leave me with a couple grapes.
We trusted you. It doesn't matter. You're gonna be dead any second.
Ah! No! 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 Ah! No! 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 No!
Elena,
Stefan, our rings aren't working.
get inside. Run, now!
Shit! Fucking travelers. The way she died! Oh no!
What kind of game are you playing?
Let's go, Juliet! Let's go!
Took you long enough.
Oh shit! Oh no!
The things.
Mail guy's down. Business guy's down. Oh man. Carl. Shit, they're dropping like flour. Oh my god.
To buy yourself a little time to say your goodbyes. You and this traitor.
You're a piece of shit.
Outrun the spell. For a little while, anyway.
You're a piece of shit, Marcos.
Bonnie, which part of we're all about to die isn't registering?
I think I know how to get us all back from the other side. I need to find Enzo.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna see you again. And I couldn't think of a worse way to die.
Well, I guess today is your lucky day.
I mean, there's gonna be a way to
Jeremy,
fix
head back
this.
with Matt. We need eyes and ears in Mystic Falls. You guys take Jeremy's car. I'm gonna wait here for Caroline and Bonnie.
I'll call you in a few hours, Jar.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried. Oh, is she gonna get swept into the darkness? She's not coming back.
I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
It wasn't Stefan's fault.
She saved your punk ass.
It wasn't his fault.
Well, someone.
Way to save ourselves, right?
Oh, maybe not. Oh! 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 What? What? The
There. Dead doppelganger. Stopped the spell.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo!
What?
Nah, what the fuck?
This can't be happening.
Please tell me that you figured out a way to bring us.
Oh, Carrie. Oh. What the fuck? What the actual shit? How are we fixing this shit? How? How? I mean, I do feel like, ultimately, Stefan will come back. Not just because there are a few things that just, I don't think would happen in order for this to be a permanent death. Like, for example, I just don't think they would do Stefan's death without him having a final moment with Elena, for example, with Damon. So, yeah. And plus, there have been moments where characters have seemingly met their demise. Obviously, I know this is a bit more of a difficult scenario, but, nothing's impossible when it comes, like, with Enzo's belief that there will always be a way until it's done. It's never over until it is actually over. So, It's kind of like with Charles Leclerc when it came to when it came to the constructors. I'll keep believing until the final lap, even though Ferrari were not going to win the constructors for 2024. Anyways, I know I'm rambling about F1, but I had to. It's a good example. I mean, Enzo had that belief. It ain't over until it's over, and yeah, I will always keep trying to find the impossible. It's the same when it comes to these characters and all of that. Like it might seem like death might be on the horizon for them, but Stefan will come back from this. Because, yeah. But, I mean, how ballsy will they be if they actually did kill off... I don't know. Because, 5 seasons in, shows aren't like what they are, what they used to be when it comes to how many seasons a show can go on for. I mean, some shows can get lucky, like with Supernatural, for example, like with the Arrowverse. They can go on for several seasons. And I know that The Vampire Diaries has 8 seasons to it, so yeah. But big changes can happen during the midst of... I mean, the ending of Season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., for example, big changes there. And I won't go into specifics, but it was not a good time for me. It was not a good time for me emotionally. Go and check out Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., by the way. Great show. Anyways, and this could be a way to just for them to just completely shake up the board. But again, I don't think that Stefan's going to permanently die. So... especially if Enzo wants to come back, and I do believe that Enzo will come back. It's not just going to be like, oh, you better find a way to bring me back, and then nothing happens. I genuinely believe Enzo will find his way back. Now, here's the question. Obviously, when it comes to the other side, Enzo's already there, and he's already experienced Maria just getting sucked into the void. I don't know if that's the same place that Catherine went to, but hey. And now Stefan has crossed over, so he's going to come back in some capacity. Now, this might seem like a cheap way of saying this, but does this open the door for other characters to potentially come back as well? I mean... I want to believe that there is some kind of miracle that the other side's going to get fixed. I want to believe that, but it does seem like nigh to impossible when it comes to let's fix the other side. So there is the prospect that this is it, and there are going to be so many characters who are chilling on the other side, I guess you could say, who could be gone completely. But Stefan and Enzo, they are definitely coming back. And I've already mentioned this, but the originals already has something in mind in terms of bringing a character back that's currently chilling on the other side. So I wouldn't say it's in the realms of impossibility to find some kind of way. Hey, let's just bring these characters back for shits and giggles, right? Let's bring Alaric back. Let's bring Cole back. Let's bring Lexi back. Come on. Yeah. But, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Because, like I said, with the other side, I just keep thinking there has to be some kind of mirror. I'm in Enzo's mentality where he is like still hoping for a way out of this, for him to come back to life. He is thinking about the prospect that there has to be a way for me to come back. And I am not going to let go of that belief until I am actually gone. So, yeah. And it's the same here. I'm not going to let go of the belief that the other side can have a miracle solution. Because we are talking about not just losing some of the beloved characters who are chilling on the other side. We're also talking about losing Bonnie as well. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Is it worrying? Sure, but it ain't over until it's over. So yeah, it was pretty interesting stuff. Did give the, I guess, Travelers a bit of a buff. But even then, Marcos... yeah. See, he would have scored some high points if he did that, if he did what Julian did to Stefan. Yeah, if he did that. So, yeah. And of course, undoing the magic that, is, well, I guess keeping everyone else alive. Yeah, sure, that is a pretty baller move in a sense. But still, at the same time, I think, you know, what's funny is the big talking point coming out of this episode isn't Marcos. It's Julian doing that to Stefan. So, kind of a little retribution to a few episodes ago, Man on Fire, when... And again, I know that Stefan does blame himself, and it's not necessarily his fault, of course, but he does still harbour a bit of guilt. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just... yeah, like I said, coming out this episode, we're going to be speaking about Julian doing that to Stefan rather than, you know, what Marcos is doing and how his plan is unraveling. So, yeah, but it was really great stuff, though. Like I said, I found it funny how they got kidnapped or doppel-napped, I guess is the term. I found it funny how them two did get kidnapped. 5 minutes in the episode. Maria, on you go. Of course, there was so much damage done in terms of them being drained of blood, but I think Marcos wasn't expecting them to have a little bit of a walkabout, and we had some really nice sequence where they just spent time talking on the road. Not even shit talking people, like, you know, praising Caroline. Oh, we could do Caroline here, etc. So yeah. So, you know, that was some those were some really nice moments when it came to Stefan and Elena. But yeah. Yeah, Maria helping out. Of course, it became her undoing, especially when Liv and Luke decided, well, look, a doppelganger needs to die, right? I'm not trying to say you should die or one of you should die. I don't want to kill the pair of you. Just one to disrupt the Travelers' nonsense, and yeah, so because it's their power at stake, and the Coven's pretty pissed. More so at Luke, but yeah, I mean, anytime you guys want to chime in, that would be great as well. Of course, talking about the bloody witches and all of that. But to be fair, I mean, if you guys watch my originals reaction, I will waste no time slandering the witches on that show as well, because of the fact that there are barbaric practices being utilised on that show. The only good witch that I really consider on the show is Davina. Everyone else has their own element of trash. Some more so than others. Like, for example, Monique, she needs to die. She needs to drop. I hate her with a burning passion. But yeah, I wouldn't say on Korra Once Upon a Time levels or anything like that. But my god, every time she's on screen, she holds up a sign basically that says, hate me. But yeah, the witches there are just trash, and yeah. They didn't even have a chance to break the spell, because their magic just fizzled out and all of that. And it was Julian that aided the witches, if anything. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Stefan will find a way to come back. But it's just that moment, isn't it, where it's just completely, you know, shocking, and yeah, I mean, you just... it does also seem pretty damning. And of course, with the whole other side on the brink of collapse, it just feels like, is there a way to, is this gonna, I mean, not that it is going to be permanent, but the odds are not in Stefan's favor whatsoever, so yeah. But just go with Enzo's belief, never over until it's actually over. But Caroline's cries at the end was just heartbreaking. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, this was really good stuff. I loved Damon being in hero mode. Yeah, Damon was just absolutely amazing. He was a menace, but he was just absolutely amazing. Having to emulate from his brother, but yeah, it was pretty fun stuff to see Damon try his luck against against Marcos, and yeah, it was a really great episode. So yeah, I just wonder how the final episode's going to pan out. So it does really set things up for the finale really well. But yeah, I didn't have Stefan dying on my, well, I didn't envision that happening. And you just have to wonder how he's going to come back from all of this. But I mean, there will be a way if Enzo's coming back, if maybe other characters are coming back. I mean, I could just imagine the amount of rage and whatnot if Stefan was to actually be written out. Unless this was like the planned final season, well, not even the planned final season, but a way to kind of create a conclusive ending in case they did not get renewed. Because like I said, you know, you're 5 seasons in. At this point, you want to start considering, okay, well, we don't know. Our future isn't exactly certain. So we got to start planning on the possibility on if we do not get a season 6. Obviously, we know they get a season 6, but at the time of writing, of course, yeah. So yeah, but I'm just really worried about where things are gonna go. I'm excited but worried as well. But it was a really great episode to set the scenes really neatly for the final episode of season 5. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!